Hi, and welcome to Property TV. My name is Andrew Rybelt from Railway Property Consultants at Redcliffe, and this is your local property update. On today's program, we have Michael Barber, Redcliffe Unit Specialist, discussing sales in the unit sector on the Redcliffe Peninsula. But before we speak to Michael, here's Kevin Turner with the most recent update on property news.
Thank you. Well, great news was that interest rates are on hold for another month, but most commentators are predicting that in November we are likely to see another increase in interest rates. Now, whether that's 0.25% or 0.5%, it really doesn't make a lot of difference, especially if you get your figures right, and I'll explain what I mean in just a moment. You know, there's no better time to buy real estate than right now. The best advice I could give you, though, when it comes to interest rates is that you should always factor your repayments in to reflect an interest rate at around 1 to 2% better than what they currently are, and I mean better as in higher. So what I mean by that is that if the interest rates are at 6%, you should budget for your repayments to show an interest rate at 8%. That way there aren't going to be any surprises. But remember, there's no better time to buy than right now.
Thanks very much, Kevin. So Michael, as the Redcliffe Unit Specialist, could you give us a brief overview of how the market's going at the moment?
Yeah, mate, the units are still selling it despite the market downturn, but what we've found is that the waterfront properties are still very sought after, and it's really encouraging for anyone that owns a unit in the area that there's still a lot of buyers around, and we've got a lot of baby boomers at the moment that are shopping around. It's great value and a good time to buy their future retirement home. And mate, also in the lower end of the sector, we've still got a lot of first home buyers that are seeing value, and they can get their foot in the door, say between 200,000 and 250,000. At some real entry-level properties.
And Michael, do you see any trends developing in the short term, and also any major developments that are on the go at the moment?
Definitely construction is underway along the foreshore at Redcliffe there. There's multiple properties under construction, but the biggest one is the Moncomo development. It's a huge development right on the Redcliffe CBD, and I think this is going to be a boom one for the area in that it's going to bring a lot of attention from interstate and international buyers, and I'm really excited about that one. The local trend tends to be for an owner-occupier to steer towards the smaller complexes, and I feel this is probably because of the more community feel that comes with that, and possibly lower body corporate fees and less hassles than a complex of 50 or 100. And
with the smaller complexes, obviously there's a lower body corporate component and a more of a neighbourly feel because of the smaller numbers.
Mate, that's the overriding feedback. It's more neighbourhood feel, cheaper to run each year, and most of our buyers lean towards those sort of properties just for those reasons.
Yeah, definitely something I've seen as well. The last 12 months or so, you've been really working hard on your specialist unit division for sales on the Redcliffe Peninsula, namely Peninsula units. Could you give us a little bit of an overview, please?
Yeah, look, we've really worked hard to specialise in the unit sales, and that means that we're more educated for the buyer and for the seller. We're trying to really find out what it is that makes a unit buyer motivated to buy, and they are very different things to what makes them buy houses, and we've really worked hard at getting to know those ins and outs of that mentality of the buyer, and I think in turn that really helps the seller because we know how to market the property better, and we also have a very long list of qualified unit buyers, so as soon as a property comes on the market there's a big chance we'll have a buyer for it. At the moment the feedback is great, and we're really looking forward to the next 12 months, and I think it's going to be a great year.
Thanks very much, Michael. And now to this month's property feature.
88 Donald Street is situated within metres of the waterfront at Woody Point, designed with entertaining in mind. Consisting of open-plan kitchen, dining and lounge area, leading to the covered entertaining area and tropical-style in-ground pool. 6 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, all close to the second-level rumpus room, with views to Bramble Bay and city lights.
Ladies and gentlemen, a huge thank you for watching our latest edition of Property TV. And for any further information, please contact us via our website, redcliffe.com.au, or call us on 3883 9999. Thank you very much.